And straight selection. Only 4 of this Wales side survived from the team that lost at Old Trafford back in October. Defender Danny Gabidon, who's moved to West Ham recently. Simon Davis, who was an emergency right back in Manchester, but he's in his preferred midfield position now. And the 2 senior members of the side, Celtic's John Hartson and the captain Ryan Giggs. John Toshak, looking to develop a side for the next European Championships, includes Richard Duffy, who's currently with Coventry, David Partridge of Bristol City, and Swansea's Sam Ricketts, who have just 8 caps between them. England were understandably miffed that their plans became public on Wednesday, and by the suggestion that the manager's hand was forced by a group of senior players. In terms of personnel, 3 regulars missing in Gary Neville and John Terry, both injured, and the band Michael Owen. In come Charlton's Luke Young, Jamie Carragher, and Sean Wright-Philips, who, because of the change in system, gets the Owen vacancy.
Well, John Toshak just picked a side that, when you look at it on paper, right down the middle, it's got a pretty strong spine. 2 areas that would worry me enormously if I was Welsh would be the 2 full-back areas. Richard Duffy at 20, Sam Ricketts at 23, very inexperienced. I think England might target those 2, double up on them and try and attack them down there. For England, been well documented, there's no surprises in that team. It's pretty much been what we thought from Monday or Tuesday of this week, when they decided that they would go with this new system.
That was a surprise then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is a surprise to me to change it so late in the day. But I'm interested in 2 people, and the 2 main protagonists really. They're talking about Rooney and David Beckham, the England captain. Never seen him play there before, and I've never seen Wayne Rooney operate as a lone striker. So those are 2 areas of the park that, although they're really good footballers, well, they've got to be tested still.
Well, great friends and rival captains. Both have come a long way since they first met as wide-eyed youngsters at Manchester United.
Out to end. Actions are what the England manager will be demanding today.
And it all went wrong for England, and David Beckham was actually accused by Sven-Göran Eriksson of straying too much from the right-hand side. Well, maybe have come up between them with the solution to that. He's obviously starting in the middle. Ashley Cole knows more than most about this stadium, certainly in the England ranks, and more than some of the Welsh lads as well.
That's the ball I'm talking about, that's the play.
Gabidon certainly one for the future as well as the present. To Hartson's feet. It's Beckham who gets to the midfield. 3 will be the most likely to get into attacking positions. That's the sort of thing you've got to worry about. Ryan Giggs.
Be patient, feed it in, get it, cross the pitch, back again, probe for that opening.
And Wales exploit that. Ryan Giggs has got a long, long way to run. He's doing his best. Beckham came across, and I think it's fair to say unhinged Ryan Giggs' attempts to carry on, but not Gerrard. David Beckham, who would be out of the Northern Ireland game on Wednesday. Should he pick up another yellow card today, it would be his 4th in the group, and of course he was suspended after the home game. Beckham coming further forward, which can of course go to 5 quite easily.
Well, it's 5 at the moment, and it has been pretty much since the whistle blew. It's because of the pressure that they're under.
Beckham, touchdown to Gerrard by Rooney. Beckham not closed down at all this time, and it is giving him an opportunity to show his the subject of Liverpool. Beckham, now Lampard, Gerrard, Rooney, looking for Steven Gerrard. Gabidon just got a little bit of the ball. The supporters did for each other's national anthems. Partridge did well. Ashley Cole. And Giggs belatedly getting back to Beckham, who had a pretty free pass to Joe Cole. Certainly mixing it up a little bit in midfield, but
as you'd expect, opening quarter, possession's been good.
Wales know that they've got to pick their moments, really.
Yeah, they have.
Headed out by Page.
Looked in there, and apart from John Hartson and Simon Davies had absolutely no support. I looked at the edge of the box. Was it a red shirt supporting them? No, too far away. And that's the problem the Welsh have got. It's how you get men in advanced positions without Wales. And I'll tell you what, they are going to be absolutely shattered the longer this game comes on, because England are working them about the pitch and they're having to work extremely hard.
Daddy will keep it.
And they're just working it a little better this near side with Ricketts and Partridge.
Gerrard.
Say to Simon Davies, well, if it starts to come across the pitch, you've got to be the one who gets close to Ashley Cole.
Beckham's interception. Rooney's footwork clip when a shot could have possibly been on. Luke Young wins it back for the visiting nation. Here's Duffy able to get forward, and Beckham has to really boot it behind for a corner.
Lack of communication between Cole and Carragher.
Wales is saying, well, you can have it.
Yeah.
You know, we'll pick it off when you finally play it into an area that might hurt us. And so Ricketts trying to do then, but he lost out to Young, who's got wrong side of him from Wales' point of view. But, Partridge got something on the cross to Ricketts' relief.
It's a tactic against defence for the vast majority of this half. Wales getting bodies in the way.
Beckham. From a colleague now of ours, Trevor Francis. Of course, that was played at Ninian Park. It's Beckham's perhaps best attempt at a real cutting edge of a pass. And he gets Sean Wright-Philips in behind. A little nod of approval about the run.
Yeah, you look at the players that are around, though. 2 red shirts and a goalkeeper. It's asking a lot.
Well, it was a header that had goal written all over it from John Hartson. That's how he earns his living. Now they'll be looking at... There's a free kick going to be given in England's favour then, but the Russian referee didn't.
What, 90 seconds left. Those will feel that they can soak it up, but it only takes a second to score a goal.
And a Beckham pass to Sean Wright-Philips, and Lampard arriving. So certainly took a final touch off for Gabidon. Might have been heading for a corner in any case.
Well, not so much how much Fletcher gets on this, but this is what I mean about taking a second. And I think if Lampard can get his right foot on this, he scores. But he looks to open his body up with his left.
Last knockings of the first half. Beckham with the corner. And Carl Fletcher heads out. Wales try and push out. There's good work by Young, and then Beckham and Joe Cole with a really good opportunity in the 45th minute.
Oh, that's a great chance. What a ball this is from Beckham. One touch, and watch this, outside the right foot. Joe Cole takes a chance on this. Well, he should score. Well, maybe he should hit the target. And no, not taken.
Well, much has been said about the friendlies and the way the first half is shaped up, and say, well, the system has worked okay because there have been chances to be in front. And nonetheless, well, as Beckham bends it in, Gabidon.
England take one.
Maybe Wales will create another chance as well with the Giggs-Hartson combination. 31st birthday today. Wales do push on a little bit. The opportunity is there for Beckham's passing to open them up. Wright-Philips and Joe Cole. It's a pretty...
He's just not quite been there, Joe. This little chance he's got, his touch should be more assured than this. He's got far more talent than to allow that to get away from him. And his header, end of the first half, you know, all the questions, all the doubts, and we'll feel have been answered.
5 minutes gone in the second half. And referee concerned about a bit of tangling between Carragher and Hartson. Ferdinand going towards the near post. Lampard behind him. Almost dropped for Gerrard. It might still drop for Gerrard. Held out by Fletcher, and Giggs has got no. Beckham. Flag has gone up.
In the international arena, the assistants have been instructed to wait until the player gets a touch on the ball. You just wonder what would happen if the goalkeeper thought, well, the flag's not going up, flew out and collided with wright-philips. Players can get injured.
Yeah, just a little early, but not much in that.
From their point of view, and Simon Davis with that peripheral vision for which he is so famous. Elsewhere, the pressure on the visiting nation seems to be kept on all the time. Maybe they have more confidence in their rugby team than their football team. Here's wright-philips. Oh, and it's Joe Cole! England lead.
Well, if you continue to create, they were always going to take one. Suddenly it turns good for Joe Cole. You just wonder how much, if any, a little deflection played a part in this. Super ball from Beckham. He tried it moments earlier. He just repeats the dose. And this time, full marks. Lovely little ball in. There's a deflection again, much like the first goal at Old Trafford when Frank Lampard scored. Not the best luck. Goalkeeper's got that covered. And off it comes off Gabidan's head. Leaves a map, so
Wales now need that.
to say it. That's one way to stop your manager making a change.
Foul by Beckham on Davis. But the prevailing feeling here has been that if there was going to be a goal, it would be England's, and it would be sooner rather than later. It's come. Joe Cole will certainly get the credit for it. Here's Beckham, and Rooney picked out. Gerrard on the burst, back for Rooney. And with some of the pressure off now, England might well turn on the style. Beckham's corner is a deep one. Ferdinand leaning. Beckham. For Rooney, it might just fall for Joe Cole here. Rooney's up on his feet again, but in fact the flag is up.
This one is, well, that flag's gone up there, but it's gone for that. I'm not so sure whose head it actually was on that, but flag went up for Joe Cole being offside.
With them over 2 legs, fairly controversial 2 games as well. As the fixture list was announced after the draw. Players who know nothing about the home internationals except what they've heard from their dads. Beckham.
I think part of the problem for Wales is on the attacking side is they've never, I don't think in any account, but yeah, I think he's done all right with Young. He's done what he does for Charlton week in, week out. He's been dependable, does it simple, nothing complicated about his game. He's exactly what you want in the right back.
And he gets the ball there from Beckham. Kicks it back to the England captain. Rooney coming deep, which leaves England distinctly short of someone to make a run in through the centre. Frank Lampard actually just seen the knee
against the Northern Irish. This might well be the side he starts with, except before replaced by.
Under the switches from John Toshak's point of view. There goes Gabidon in the first half. But Beckham, Kumas going in, and there's a challenge by Kumas that the Russian referee didn't like.
I can't see that myself. It was on one person didn't go for the ball there. That was David Beckham, I have to say.
Enough again. Lampard. Beckham again, no one near him. Orchestrate.
Well, this is a goal. Lovely ball from Beckham and a lovely pass from wright-philips, but from that, I think this has gone right down the goalkeeper's throat. Deflection off Gabidon, hugely important.
He's just been involved yet, but can change things in a twinkle. Still very warm in the stadium, and it has been a determining factor in the way this game has been played, the pace of the action. 39. 50 who are being heard here. 7,000 or so
today, just short of 71,000.
Beckham, Gerrard, England for the most part. So many of the players have played big club matches on this ground, and they have looked pretty much at home.
Why wouldn't you want to play here?
Young has a header to win, and Beckham a pass to make here. Rooney makes it possible. He's drawn Gabidon out of the middle. And England's attacking options have sharpened up again with the introduction of Kieran Richardson. Lampard gives it straight back to Giggs. And Beckham bustles his way forward. It's never going to be the tough tackling David Beckham in that position, but he'll try and do the...
Well, I'm sure the press and people will dissect this performance. 4-5-1 as it was, is it the future? No, job done. England will feel it quite rightly.